The worst day of my life happened yesterday. The absolute worst day of my life happened yesterday. Tom Brady retires. Oh my God. My favorite player of all time decides to call it quits. Hangs him up. Wants to go up into the rafters and into Canton. You know, I was really emotional yesterday, and I don't think I have any tears left to cry right now. Not that I would want to in front of you guys. I think that's kind of embarrassing. But it's a very difficult and emotional day for me. It really is. It really, really is. And I am beyond appreciative to have been able to see him play for 22 seasons. Trust me, I am beyond appreciative. Like, happy. I'm emotional, grateful, blessed, humble, but sad. Let me read you some of Tom Brady's career statistics. This is going to blow your mind. He has played in 318 career games. He is 243-73. He has a 64.2 completion percentage, which is actually lower than I thought. But, early in his career, he wasn't the marksman that he was or that he is today. 84,520 passing yards, 624 touchdowns, 203 interceptions, and crazy, 5,671.7 fantasy points. Oh man, this is really, really tough. And I just want to make this video to express myself to you guys that Tom Brady is beyond anything we've ever seen and anything we'll ever see. The man put up insane numbers year after year from when he first got the starting gig in 2001 all the way up to 2021 when he decided to hang them up. We'll never see such a reign from any sports player ever again. And I'm so happy and thankful that I was able to see that, and as you were as well. 7 Super Bowls, 10 appearances. Do I have a list? I mean, I could probably rattle it off all in my head, but 7-time Super Bowl champion, 5-time Super Bowl MVP, 3-time MVP, 3-time All-Pro, 15-time Pro Bowler. He was on the Hall of Fame All-2000 team, Hall of Fame All-2010s team. It just goes on and on and on. What he was able to do. When he made a statement in early 2020 that he wasn't going to come back to the Patriots, I was sad. I didn't have this channel or platform, so I didn't make a video about it. But I was sad. I was depressed. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to feel. I mean, for 20 years, Tom Brady and the Patriots, year in and year out, that's just what we knew. But then I thought to myself, well, he's not retiring. He's still playing. And that made that day and his decision a little bit easier for me. Because, yeah, it may not be with the Patriots, but he's still going to be out there playing. And he won a Super Bowl, and he made it to the divisional round this past year, playing exceptionally good football. I mean, he threw 40 touchdowns last year and 43 this year, leading the league in touchdowns thrown and 5,316 yards, both leading the league. I mean, the dude's still at the top of his game, and he's going out on his terms, which is fantastic for him. For him. It's fantastic for him. But with him now officially retiring, there's no him going from New England to Tampa Bay. There's no Tampa Bay, him going from Tampa Bay to somewhere else. It's the end of the line. That's it. And I'm glad he's doing it, his own way. He's not retiring because he sucks. He's not retiring because of an injury. I mean, the dude could go out there again next year and probably put up similar numbers, if not better, if he wanted to. But Tom Brady's retiring, and it makes knowing that harder because there is no next year with Tom Brady. I mean, for 22 years, we knew Tom Brady in football. I mean, regardless if you're a Pats fan or not, football fan, Tom Brady was always going to be playing. I guess it's easier to know that this day was coming. It's not like he's 37 years old, 38 years old. He still has a lot of football left, he says. He still wants to go out there and win. He can still win. He's at the highest of his game. It's not like that. I mean, the dude's 44 years old. He's breaking records for his age in every sport. I mean, he's played 5 seasons of being 40 years old. I mean, the dude threw 32, 29, 24, 40, and 43 touchdowns. It's unbelievable what he's doing for his age. But him being 44 and knowing that this day was coming, knowing that this day could come, I guess it makes it a little easier, but it's not much easier to know that your favorite player is not going to be on the field come week 1 in September. And I could, be showing a soft side, a sobbing side, a weak emotional side, but it's true. I mean, we all have our favorite players, whether they're still playing or they're retired. We all went through some kind of emotional, spiraling when our favorite player retired. And when your favorite player retires, if they're not already retired, you're going to go through it too. And it's okay to go through it. I'm just happy to have been able to see 22 years of Tom Brady playing football. It's something I'll never forget. I'll pass down to my kids, tell stories about Brady, throwing 50 touchdowns in 2007, breaking the record, or coming back from 28-3 against the Falcons. The great Super Bowl runs of, 2001, 3, 4, 14, 16, 18. All those Super Bowl championships. And obviously, last year, 2020, albeit on the Bucs. But this is a tough one. This is a tough day. Or past couple days, to be honest. What does that do for his sports cards? What does Tom Brady retiring do for his sports cards? I'll tell you what. Goes right up. Goes right up through the roof. I mean, Tom Brady is a solidified GOAT, a solidified Hall of Famer, and nothing he can do is going to change that. I mean, we all say, LeBron's a Hall of Famer, Brady's a Hall of Famer, and that may be true. But once they walk into the Hall of Fame, their cards are going to jump again. But before that, their cards are going to jump when they retire. And Brady is at that point where he has retired and his cards are going up and up and up. I mean, hopefully people stocked up on sports cards, specifically Brady sports cards, now before it's too late. Because finding $35 slabs of Tom Brady, very, very unlikely. Matter of fact, I got to go price comp mine that I have in the case right now to see if they're still around the price I have on the sticker. It's a tough day. And if you watch this entire video, I really appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Tom Brady retiring. How do you feel? Are you happy? Are you sad? I want to know your thoughts, comments. What is Tom Brady's legacy to you? What does this do for his sports cards? Let me know all that down in the comment section below. And while you're there, please like the video if you did enjoy this emotional side of me. And also, please consider hitting that giant red subscribe button if you're new to the channel or have not considered subscribing. But that's going to do it for this one. I'll catch you the next one. But between now and then, you guys know that I love you, and I will always see ya.